Welcome back everyone to more Digimon World 2003. I'm Jay from the GameBustersUK. Part 40? 40? Should be. Yeah, so in the last episode we had a little bit of a speak to Metalate. He basically said, you suck, your weapons suck, go sort it out, or your weapon in an armory. We're not going to do that yet, let's say we're going to do it later where we're kind of like high enough and we've done most of the story. And then I'll just do all the other side quests all at once sort of thing, including all the legendary cards and everything. So in this episode we are going to go to the so-called emergency chamber, which is down in the Coulon mine. So I hope everyone is okay. Today I'm recording this on a Sunday on my day off, well, my holiday I've booked off, so I'm hoping to get some good stuff here. Nice to have a break from work. I'm going to get the metal and make a stronger weapon. Yeah, he sort of talks about briefly about weaponsmithing and all that. I think this guy, I may have said, yeah, I'm not going to speak to him because he might actually beat me. So, but yeah, you can speak to him. I think he's one of the top trainers. So he may battle you, he may not, because there's actually a top trainer in Asuka. Right in the east sector, there's a guy that if you speak to right early in the game, he won't battle you because you're like way too weak. But when you get to like sort of mega-ish level, he'll like accept a challenge from you. He beat me quite badly, actually. I will admit. I mean, he didn't actually beat me, but I mean, he beat my Digimon down quite badly. When I fought this guy, he used a Tepiramon against a Mega, and that Tepiramon totally owned me, and I was like, "What? What's going on?" That was embarrassing back then, but I'm a lot better now, so it's all good. Train tracks. That'd be funny if there's like a little train track mini game, a bit like the Gondolier. What you gotta say, Ogman? You shouldn't go ahead. It's an amazing dungeon. There's a boss that's much stronger than other bosses. Really? Well, let's go in then. I want to go to the emergency chamber. I don't want to go to the ice dungeon. What's this all about? Yes, this is the ice dungeon. Now, before we can go to the emergency chamber, there is actually 3 challenges that await us, and then that allows you to go there. I know it's a bit silly because it's supposed to be an emergency chamber, but I'm guessing it's like a challenge to say, oh, you know, you've got to be worthy. I don't know, but they're here, and basically we've got to find our way to each of the area bosses, if you like. Like this one's the Ice Queen. This is the man mentioned before in part 38. This is the boss that I accidentally bumped into while I was training. This is where I've been training, by the way. Let's just talk to Renamon. This is the ice dungeon. As you can see, it's a world of ice. Beyond here, it is much harder, but if you still want to go, I won't stop you. Yeah, there is ice, fire, and dark. Dark is the most irritating, but fire... Well, dark is the most irritating because you can't see where you're going, but fire is irritating because you can lose a lot of your HP on that one, but I'll explain it when we get there. Anyway, so before I actually go in and edit the boss, I'm basically just going to describe this dungeon. Basically, there's only going to be one teleporter. The teleporters, like that orange one there, doesn't do anything. Roundabout. And there's teleporters and whatnot. And obviously only one will take you to the Ice Queen. Everyone else will just teleport you back to the orange teleporter. Now, I've played quite a few RPGs that have done similar teleportation thingies, and you know, only one goes the right way. So, well, obviously I know where to go, so I'll show you which one's the right one. But anyway, if you are not attempting to fight the Ice Queen, perhaps you're here to train. Here is, again, Numamon. Now, this is an Ice Numamon, and he gives you 300, I think it's 344 experience, which is a lot more than 249 or whatever it was in the Asuka. You could train at is it the Jungle Grove or whatever it is, or that Dark Temple place in the Ether Forest, or in the other server, the Amaterasu server. He gives out 299. Oh, excuse me, just had to do that. He gives you 299 experience, and to be fair, you probably encounter him a lot more than you would here. But I thought, well, I just want to kind of move things forward, so I went to North Sector. and I thought I'm just going to train here. Now Numemon doesn't appear as much because there's also a wild Vikemon, which is when I was saying before, Vikemon is a pain. And here is the wild Vikemon that you fight, and he will counter a lot as well. So if you can finish him off with like one blow, that's good. If you can't, then be prepared to take a lot of damage. Not all the time. Your Digimon might be really good at evading. Mine are okay-ish, but most of the time they can't block the counter. They're better at blocking the normal attack, unfortunately. But that's Numemon, down in 2 hits, so not too bad. And yeah, it gives 344 experience, so that's pretty much the most we can get from a wild Digimon at the moment. Well, that's not completely true. There is another Numemon, but we're not quite ready to fight that yet. That, I believe, from what I know, is the highest experience Numemon that you can get. I think it's 399. It's the highest. I don't think you can fight any other Numemon that gives you more experience. Personally, I haven't found any more. But yeah, it's basically just Numemon and Vikemon, so it's not too bad. So if you want to grind here like I did, maybe to get to like level 54, 55, I'd definitely recommend this place if you can survive the old counter from Vikemon. This is an advanced dungeon with various traps. It's divided into 3 floors: ice, fire and dark. That's right, so she pretty much just explained what I was saying. Now we want to go into the middle path right here. Don't want to go down here, I'll just take you back. Want to go over here. There's a dead end over there. Jump down here, and the one we want to go to is this right here. But as you can see, she would be standing here. But this is about where I edit the video, so I'll be right back, and I'll just basically, it's got no commentary in it, but I'll basically just put in the ice dungeon. Yeah, the ice dungeon boss. So 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so right about now you should have seen the boss. Basically defeated, she's let us through, even though he's like, you know, I don't have time for this, and how rude, no respect for a lady, and all that jazz. We whooped her anyway, so let's carry on to the fire area. Fire dungeon, yeah. No, this isn't Zelda. It's the Fire Temple. Now, what I don't like about this is that I thought I figured this out. Basically, if you walk in certain areas classed as the wrong path, your Digimon will randomly like explode. They won't like disappear, but there'll be like a random explosion around them. And you look at your stats or your HP and MP or whatever, and your HP keeps going down. And you can your HP can go right to 0 just by walking the wrong path. Now I thought it's depending on whether those little spikes of flame come up. If you go that way, you're gonna lose your health. But I think no matter where you go, you do. So let's watch for example. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try my See, before I can do anything, gum, and look at that. Now I could recover my HP. But I don't feel like there's really no point when okay, I'm going to encounter around the battle, but if it's going to happen again, what's the point? That's what I'm saying. There's another new one. I don't think he gives you any more experience. Alright, I'm just going to mega heal Vmon here, just in case I do die. But yeah, it's irritating because it doesn't seem to matter which way you go. You just keep I mean, I managed to sort of not do it too badly before, but I've never found that pattern as to what, you know, how you're supposed to avoid it completely. I don't think you can. Does this new one give you more experience? I don't think it does, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It may give you less, it may give you the same. I'm not sure personally. Let's see. If it gives you more, then that's handy, but I can't remember. I totally forgot there wasn't in one here actually. Let's see. How much does he give me? Okay, he gives you a little bit more, so you could also grind here if you like. I think there's a blue Miramon here as well, or something like that. I think it's blue Miramon, maybe Sphinxmon or something like that here. Yeah, so as you can see, that's very irritating. And look at that encounter after 2 seconds. Well, at least another new one, but still, that's, you know what I mean? That's not. That's why I don't like this area. But I don't know. Maybe I do think this is probably the worst area. I was gonna say the dark area because you can't see, but at least you don't lose any HP in that sort of respect. And yeah, I know it rhymed, but I don't know. That's one hot Numamon, man. What's that? Some hot chili sauce. Some hot chili sauce. Chili. Chili con carne, I reckon. Looking a bit red. Numamon. Look at his tongue there. It's like proper yellow. It's like, oh. Like tropical or something. Tropical man. Tropical man. So I suppose you could train here, if you like, to get a little bit more experience. But yeah, I think it's ridiculous personally, this area. I don't know, I've never found a good pattern. If you know a good pattern, feel free to let me know if there's a trick. I thought it was avoid those, you know, the ones with the highest spark flames, but to be fair, it's almost pretty much impossible considering the path you lead to does actually go there, but I don't know. Now, because I thought I think I thought the Ice Queen with Guillemon alone, so I'm going to fight the Fire guy, Fire King or whatever it is, with Vmon, and then I'm going to fight the Dark one with Pokemon. So they all get like full-blown experience. What you got to say for yourself? Fire Knight, okay. Flame Swordsman. Wait a sec. You came at a great time. I was bored. Wait, it doesn't sound like that kind of thing. Bored? I don't have time for this. Let me try again. You're not bored? Don't make me laugh. Tamers these days are weak. But you look good. Come on, let's fight. Yeah. The player will always be like question mark, exclamation mark, like what is this? Come on. I'll show you the power of my Digimon. Fire! I'm firing my laser. Anyway, we've got a lunatic here who's obsessed with flames and all that shit. And it's Miramon. Oh, dude, what's up? It looks pretty good. I actually kind of like Miramon's design, because I was saying before, like Digimon World 1, where all the Digimon kind of shrunk, and then, you know, seeing Miramon here, I kind of expected him to be about this size. So I was very pleased when I first saw it. I was like, oh mate, Miramon, you actually look like Miramon in this game. My god. So I was well happy for that. And this is Skull Miramon. Yeah, which I believe is his ultimate, so yeah. Ooh, what's that gonna do? Nothing. Let's try a bit of a heaven hit. Basically like a strong thunder attack. Not bad, but is it any better than my attack? No, my attack's stronger. Flame breath. Whatchamacallit, I think Agumon has that. I don't think anyone can learn it as long as you get the right Digivolutions. Unfortunately, like I always say, our attacks are just kind of like magical purple balls of goodness. I don't even know why. I thought they would have been able to put the animations in for us, considering the opponents get theirs. But I don't know. And this is Blue Miramon. It's basically just I think Blue Miramon. So, which I believe went since that. Did we see him in Digimon World? Well, we saw I think an Ice Miramon. I don't know if it was the set. Whoa, we've done a lot. Yeah. So not too bad. I think that Blue Miramon just got a critical. Perfectly honest, I don't think it was his normal attack. We seem to be alright on the recording, just checking to make sure the Hopog doesn't screw up like Dazzle. So anyway, we beat the Fire Knight. Chirubu the Fire Knight, Chirobin. Man, I lost this time. I need to blow off steam. Let's do this again. Yeah, you need to cool. You need to chill, amigo. Man, perhaps you just nip over to the ice dungeon. You know, it's just over there. Get on with the Ice Queen. Dark Dungeon is up ahead. Be careful. What am I talking about? No bloody clue. Now, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I'm going to stop recording now or if I'm just going to carry on, because the next area is kind of like a mini bossish area. Well, not mini. Well, yeah, it's basically we get to go to the real world after the Dark Dungeon. So I don't know whether to do the Dark Dungeon now, get it over with, and then you know what? I'm gonna do it now. I wasn't going to, but perhaps I'll name this video Fire and Ice Dungeon. Or I mean, well, it'd be all of them, won't it? But yeah, the dungeons. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. That way, hopefully in the next video I should just be able to concentrate on the next area, because the next area I believe is timed, and it's probably going to be a little bit difficult, but I shouldn't be too bad. Like I say, these guys are nothing, but when you get to the next area you have to be a little bit careful. I'm hoping my levels should be high enough. I may do a bit of a practice. I don't really want to grind too much. I don't think there's a new one here at all, and this is the dark area. Now, as you may or may not have guessed, as soon as you go here, dark. If you step on the orange ones, they take you back. No, they don't. What am I on about? They're lights. Yeah, I think if you step on any of the blue panels, they take you back. That's what I meant to say. So you've just got to try and remember. I mean, it's been a while for me, so I think I have to go over here. Oops. Then over here. Over here. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. I knew where I was going in my head, but I just it's my fault. So yeah, the only thing really here annoying here is just the fact that, you know, you just right. Yeah, you just, you know, you might get lost a little, you know, get walked back and that, but I don't think it's too bad. There's Omnimon looking proud and tall. Ah, he's just so cool. He's so cool, man. Let's try a flame sphere on a recolored Cyclone. Seriously, it looks like raw flesh or something. How red he is. It's just like, dude, your flesh is on the outside, man. It's just like your internal organs. It's not right. You got problems, man. You may wanna go to the Digidoctor or something, you know. What's up with that? Ah, this isn't really doing anything, is it? Heat laser. And blocked. Haha. Sword of Justice. Ooh, I think it's called the Grey Sword, I think. Hence, you know, Greymon and stuff. I think it's called the Grey Sword. Omnimon. Digimon of Justice. Anyway. Oh, there we are. And then we hopefully, if we go up, left, and up. Oh, come on, I see you. There we go. Whoa, nice Mohican. Mohican. Dark Knight. Oh yeah, looks like you've got some spunk. This is the Dark Dungeon at Suka Server's strongest. And I'm the strongest boss, the Dark Knight. This guy thinks it's cool. I'm the best tamer ever. Excuse me, you're in my way. Huh? Hey kid, I don't have a programmer. What? I don't have a Okay. Whatever. I can't just let the other guy go. If you want to get through, you gotta defeat me. Not that you could. It's just like, yeah. We shall see about that. You're fighting the Digimon of Justice here. Ooh, this is Skull Satamon. I think it's an ultimate. You may or may have not seen this. He's in the Amarutsu server of that temple place, that dark temple place, where you normally fight the purple Numemons. He's basically in there. Not really much to say. He's just, like I say, he's a dark type, so I think you'll be fine. If you've managed to defeat the others fairly easy, you shouldn't have a problem with Skull Satamon here. He uses a staff of like lightning and stuff, so, or thunder in this case. Even though it comes up as dark, you know, because it's dark type. It's kind of like the devil in a way. You know, you got Digimon, but yeah. And speaking of Digimon, we've got Digimon. Nice. Always felt like you'd be intimidated by such a creature when you were young, as a kid and that. Just looking at Digimon, just like, look at it, man. It's got like 4 eyes or something. Ugh. It's like the ultimate flying servant of the devil. I think it's like, in the series, it's like Myotismon's pet or something like that, Because yeah, Myotismon was evil in the series, not in the game, not in the first one anyway. And Vilemon, ugh. It's like a vile germ or something, you know. Like a little imp. Bring it on, Vilemon! Suddenly I think of Vileplume from Pokemon. This is easy. We've prepared ourselves pretty well, so I mean, I find it surprising how easy I can get round this game compared to when I was younger, but of course I didn't understand the concept of grinding, and I think that might have been mostly a lot of people's problems, because obviously I played this when I was young, and you know, even though it's kind of like a kid's game, if you don't understand the concept of grinding, you're probably not going to be able to complete this game or get very far. Obviously why I only did it when I was older, so yeah. You got some moves I've never seen before. Sure about that? Now go. You'll make a great tamer. Yeah, I know, man. It was no biggie. It's all good. Now, I think I have to heal here, because next episode will basically be going to the next area. I'm going to record straight after this, but of course I'm going to take a bit of a break. We made some pretty good progress, really, in this one, so I'm quite happy about that. I think I'll switch back to Vmon until he gets level 55, and then I will switch back to Agumon and go from there. I'm probably just gonna stop the recording until we get to the next. I don't know if we can save here. I think we might be able to. If we can, I'll save it and then we'll carry on. next time. Yeah, we can. Cool. Veemon, what's up, Veemon? This is the emergency chamber room. The gate on the above right is to the real world, and the gate on the left is the ice dungeon. I know that. You need an OK from the admin center, and the 4 leader badges to go to the real world. So yeah, so if you come here earlier and you don't realise this, Veemon will basically explain, you know, your situation. Even if you try and go, she'll basically be like, well, no, you can't go. So yeah, and it's really handy. We've got a rest here, so I kind of feel bad I wasted some power plugs. So, but oh well. Alrighty, so next episode we're gonna be redigitized or whatever you call it. You know, our pixels will be put back into the real world, and yeah, where are we going though? We don't know yet. We're going somewhere. We just find out where we're going, but we got us, you know, sort out the AOA stopped their plans. So anyway, this has been part 40. Part 40? Yeah, part 40 of Digimon Multiverse 3. Been Jay from GameBustersUK. Hope to see you guys next time.